My name is John Yakomicki. I'm a senior studying landscape architecture at Purdue University, and this is my capstone project that will be focused on designing a research facility for both Sea Grant and Purdue University in Michigan City, Indiana. The first goal of my project was to determine the location for the research facility to be placed on. Speaking with my stakeholder, he liked the thought of having the location of the facility near Washington Park. Washington Park is a large community attraction for both locals and tourists to visit, so it made sense to place it nearby to catch more eyes of interest, while also letting the facility be a showcase for both Sea Grant and Purdue University's efforts for ecological research. Our goal is to share a private boat launch with the local DNR facility, so it only made sense to look at the properties adjacent to the building. The location of the two sites are prime grounds for which the facility could thrive upon. Located right under busy Franklin Street, the facility could catch the eyes of all who pass. Both sites are right on Trail Creek, which flows right into Lake Michigan, which is a direct access point for our researchers and has a direct viewshed to the lake. Site 1 possesses great qualities for future development and is neighboring the DNR facility, which is located directly off the Franklin Street Bridge. The site has a steady slope down to the water, which will pair well with an elevated facility design, and the site already has parking arrangements connected to Water Street. This site is currently owned by the Michigan City Port Authority and is mostly used by residents to observe nature or go fishing. Site 2 also possesses great strengths for development with its flat topography, ample amounts of mature vegetation, and its easy access to the adjacent DNR facility. This site is currently owned by the NIPSCO power plant, which is currently undergoing decommission. There is a small building on site that is outdated and would need to be demolished to construct the new facility. Although it is a great site, due to its ownership and current inability to obtain, this site will not be used for the research facility. Due to the facility's land type requirement, this site will be designed on a waterway. My research above shows how using different application methods we can reduce environmental harm. Applications such as greywater storage, bioswales, and green roofs all work together to filter pollutants, collect and reuse stormwater, and also bring more aesthetic into the site. Another method presented is increasing vegetation on site to soak up the water. In return, it cools the site and provides shading and buffers unwanted views around the site. Speaking with my stakeholder, I got a general idea of what programs and areas he expected to be seen and used on site. Setting a hierarchy of these programs and connecting the uses, I was able to create a general bubble diagram of the layout's flow. The facility's design progressively got stronger throughout the design process, focusing on natural lighting, circulation, event spaces, and view sheds from the facility. In return, I was able to refine the layout until it was what the stakeholders were looking for. The facility can be divided up into 5 different areas with separate functions. The first being the building entry, which enables visitors to view research equipment used in the field and also take part in experimental water testings. Next would be the on-site offices for the researchers and student living spaces that will hold up to 8 visitors. The third being the classroom and conference rooms, which have a dual purpose as an event space. The lab is the main purpose for the facility, and it was designed to be connected from the front of the facility to the back for easy access. Lastly is the outdoor spaces designed for environmental engagement and outdoor studies. Here's a planned view of how the facility will sit on the site and some of the outdoor programming elements that play a part to bring the whole site together. From the parking lot at the entry leading into the facility to the water access on Trail Creek, the site was completely changed from its initial look. Increased planting of native trees, implementing more bioswales for collecting water runoff, and enhanced outdoor programming all play a strong role in making the site connect and heal the surrounding environment. Focusing on circulation and view sheds, the facility is equipped with open circulation at ADA appliance and holds an adequate amount of views looking in or out of the facility. The design strength rests upon the site's multi-purpose programmability and its ability to adapt well into the different environmental factors that play a part in its success. The balance between its aesthetic and usability is what will make the facility a strong architectural element and a beautiful showcase for both Sea Grant and Purdue's best research practices. Outside of the facility's intricate design is a world of modern key elements that shape the look of the design. Whether it be the pergola-shaded outdoor spaces with multi-purpose programming or the native planted bioswales perfect for observing or studying the land, the site is built for comfort to all ages for all different uses. The facility can be broken down into 6 vertical elements, each playing a vital role in its success. The landscape base, architectural structure components, intricate room layout, panoramic windows, 2-tiered ceilings, and the green roof all play a part in the overall aesthetic and functionality of this piece of architecture. My focus was to design the facility to hold the same views that you can see outside, but within the facility's walls. Large panoramic windows looking out to Trail Creek keeps the users of the facility focused on the overarching goal to improve the environment's health and equip others with the love of our community's lovely atmosphere. Natural lighting was a big focus in the design of the facility. 4 overhead windows featured both in the lab and in the visitors' education lobby will assist in keeping the building bright and bringing the outside world into the workplace. I consulted with a landscape architect from a firm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, who provided valuable insights into optimizing the land for the facility's design. Emphasizing the significance of proper drainage, we utilized the grade change to enhance views across the site while prioritizing stormwater management. The accompanying diagrams illustrate the planned movement of stormwater on site and demonstrate how the design effectively collects and repurposes water before it enters Trail Creek. The research facility's design merged into the land showcases innovative solutions, integrating strategic positioning of structures, bioswales, and ADA access ramps to promote functionality, sustainability, and accessibility while harmonizing with the natural landscape. The sloping topography, paired with the overarching architectural components, create for a more elevated viewpoint and put the facility on top and further promote its showcasing effects. Putting ourselves into a perspective view, we are placed on the water access point for the site. Placed between land and water, the users of the site are met with beautiful view sheds and a place for comfort along the landscape. Whether you're viewing boats passing by, watching the lively community plaza across the creek, or casting a line, the surrounding environment is lively in this riverside setting. Wrapping up the proposal for this facility, where I met with different indoor views that showcase the modern style and layout of the facility. Whether it be the lab's open layout or the conference room's transformational event space, the interior design all works together to increase workability and showcase the great efforts that both Sea Grant and Purdue strive for in their pursuit to better our environment and give back to the community. Thank you.